Good evening, everyone. Hey, sixth grade up there. How y'all doing?
There we go.
There we go. All right.
Now, don't
ever make that much noise again tonight, okay?
Good evening,
Good evening, everyone. My name is Brian Weiss. I'm Director of Bands here for the middle school program for Sperreng and Truman Middle School. This is our jazz band. We're going to start off with playing a couple songs, and the number one reason we're doing that is so that these folks up here know that this band exists and kind of what they sound like, and then they have a decision whether they want to try to join something like this starting later on, and we'll talk about that, okay? So, again, this is our jazz band, and we're going to start with Jingle Bell Rock. Okay.
So
this jazz program here at Lindbergh
typically gets
started.
A lot of these students
start right after
this school
year for our summer band program. So before we go there, I want to make sure you guys kind of know who's out here right now. So this band consists of trumpets, trombones, saxophone players, and then our rhythm section: guitar, bass, piano, vibes, and drum set. Okay. And these kids are 7th and 8th grade students right now, so they've been in band for a year or 2 years. So I want to start by letting you see kind of who's been in the band. This is so those of you that were sitting in those seats last year. How many of you are in 7th grade currently right now? Raise your hand if you're a 7th grade student. Yes. So they were in these seats here just a year ago, just like these folks upstairs are. Here's another cool thing. So woodwind parents, those of you that have students that are flute and clarinet players, obviously I did not say flute and clarinet in this band. However, I want to show you how many of you are playing a saxophone as a secondary instrument. Raise your hand if this is not your primary instrument right now. So it's not uncommon, and our summer band program is where a lot of this stuff begins. Would you all raise your hand if you participated in our summer jazz program? Sounds like a bad sales pitch right there. But the truth is that most of them do get their start in our summer jazz program. So we're going to be talking to the students more about this in the next couple of days after the concert's over. We'll explain a little bit more to them about what this band is, and So that's kind of where we're at with this band here. They rehearse. This band is rehearsed Tuesday mornings for about 8 mornings, I guess. 8 Tuesday mornings at 6:45 a.m. That's when they rehearse, and after this concert's over with, they'll do the Truman concert next week. And then after that, they'll start back up probably in March, and they'll rehearse another 8 or so rehearsals for our May concerts. So that's what happens. And by the way, this is a combined Sperreng and Truman band. There's a shuttle bus that when the rehearsal's over, the 6:45 rehearsal ends at 7:35, and anybody from Truman hops on a bus, and it takes them over to the Truman Middle School to start their day over there. So this is a combined Sperreng and Truman band. So that's the description of what you're seeing up here. We're going to play one more piece real quick, and then we're going to get our featured act up on stage. The next piece we're going to play is called The Big Band Christmas 2. It's going to feature a solo by Ellie Redmond back there on trumpet. And I want to make sure I give a proper introduction to Mrs. Rivera, come on out here real quick. Mrs. Rivera and I do this band together at 6:45 a.m. We co-teach this band. This is not a my band, her band. This is an us band. We do this thing together. So she's going to conduct this last piece. So take it away. She's my caretaker too, as you can see right there.
thank you
All
very
right,
much.
thank you very much, Jazz Band, for being here. I know it's a long night for some of y'all here. So, hey,
when
we're
you guys can go ahead.
and exit the stage. We're going to get our sixth grade band down from upstairs down to the stage, and then those seats will become open. If there's anybody looking for a seat, there's a lot of seats that are going to open up here in just a second once we get them down to the stage. Okay?
So thank
you again. We'll be right back with our sixth grade. All right, while we're putting final touches on the stage here, I'd like to invite our chairman of our bandstanders. Bandstanders is our parent organization that supports this incredibly large band program. They do massive amounts of work for us that just do nothing but help and support these kids. So please say hello to Mr. Matt Seeker here.
Thanks, Mr. Weiss. How excited is everybody to be the first 6th grade middle school concert in the new auditorium? And you guys already got a taste of how awesome this band program is if you haven't already told from how your kids are doing so far with that awesome jazz performance to start us all off with. So we are doing some fundraising out there, out in the auditorium. We got a couple of hats out there. If you want to donate all the money, although I'm with bandstanders, all the money it's donated tonight stays with the middle school program. So it helps support all these awesome directors when there's stuff the district can't get, and that's what we use this money for. We let them have it in case they need to get another instrument or something else they need to make this program continue to be as awesome as it is. Then that's what we use that for. We'll be doing that outside. I got a bunch of signs out there with the Venmo for the ticket. The Venmo will tell you it's bandstanders, but it all goes to the middle school tonight. And we also accept cash or check, whatever you want out there too. I hope you enjoy the concert, and we will see you. Bye.
Okay, this is the first band concert for these students. So students, we should have given you a heads up about this, but we didn't. Would everybody go to first position with their instruments right now? Instruments up, pretend we're standing behind the music stand. How does that sound? Let me go over here. Everybody go to this, there we go, the magic words. Perfect. There you go, stay right there. Parents, we're going to give you a chance to get up out of your seat if you'd like to. Take a quick picture and then we'll get right started here, okay? Okay, we're going to get started. Our first group is going to play is our percussion ensemble, and they'll be playing Angels We Have Heard on High. Trying to introduce the directors to you so you kind of get an idea of who's who out here. So our percussion instructor, please welcome Mr. Arana. first full group piece we're going to play is Jingle Bells. That was called our warm-up. We were hoping you'd clap right there for that. I know what you're thinking. Man, that was good. What'd you stop for? It's Sperreng. Good's not good enough. We do great. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go! All right, there's some moving around that has to happen right now with percussion. So while they're moving, I will just tell you, I mentioned summer band with our jazz group that was playing. Summer band, you have the dates on your program. We will be getting the QR code out and everything to sign up for summer band. It's not mandatory, but we would love to have as many kids come that can possibly come. This is our concert band. Okay, you saw the jazz band, this is concert band. We have both in our summer band program. So there is a jazz band, there is a concert band. So at the end of the year, no matter what instrument the kids are playing on stage, they would sign up to do our concert band. That includes oboes and bassoons and bass clarinets and saxophones and French horns and tubas and baritones and all the instruments that you don't see on stage right now. We will have all those next semester. We'll do auditions starting in January and February for those switchover instruments for the kids that are interested in doing those things, okay? So summer band is something that like we said, we'd love to have them there. If they can't make it for a week, it's totally normal. Vacations, other camps, whatever it might be, but we'd love to have them if they can be there for it, okay? This year, by the way, students will be playing in our concert band. The songs that we're going to be playing are Pirates of the Caribbean, Lord of the Rings, and then we're going to always finish off our summer band concert with a really nice patriotic song that we do right going into the 4th of July too. So that's kind of what summer band looks like for these folks, no matter what instrument they play. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is feature our flute and clarinet sections. So the flutes are going to take it away from here. This is going to be Jolly Old Saint Nick, and our flute instructor is Mr. Jeremy McMahon. Next up is our clarinet section, and Mrs. Silverman. Chelsea Silverman is our conductor of the clarinet section. Welcome, Mrs. Silverman, to the stage. All right, our next full band piece that we're going to play is Kings, Kings, Kings. And Mr. Sperreng is our conductor for this piece, and Mr. Sperreng is a staff member with our woodwind program. He works between the flutes and the clarinets both, so he probably knows most of the kids in the woodwind section because he floats between both classes. So this is Mr. Sperreng, this is Kings, Kings, Kings. All right, the next section that we're going to feature is our trumpet section. And please welcome Mr. Alec Patton, our trumpet instructor, to the stage. And they will be playing "Oh Christmas Tree." Next up is our trombone section, and they'll be playing the first Noel. kind of made mention of this just a minute ago, but for those of you that were in band, possibly you say, wait a minute, these are not all the instruments that we had in band when I was in band. We will be doing all the switchover instruments, like I said, starting in January and February with the woodwinds and brass instruments. So saxophones, I said them before, I'll say them one more time. Saxophones, bass clarinet, oboe, bassoon in the woodwind section, and then French horn, tuba, and baritone, euphonium in the brass section. Those will be happening. So there'll be information that we give the kids. If they're interested, they can talk to you about those things. So again, that'll be happening as soon as we come back from winter break, especially for the brass kids. We start off very quickly with the brass switchovers, okay? A couple more staff members I want to say hello to and make sure you meet. I don't know where they are for sure because we have other bands that are kind of gathering right now, but first off, Mrs. Rivera, I don't know, you met her with the jazz band, but Mrs. Rivera helps with the brass section, so just like Mr. Sperreng kind of helps with the woodwinds, flutes, and clarinets, Mrs. Rivera helps with the trumpet and trombone section, so she must be helping with getting the next band ready to go. And then also my brother, the director of high school bands at Lindbergh High School, David Weiss, helps float throughout the entire program to come down and see these kids, which is a really cool thing when he can. So I don't know, he's probably back helping with that too right now. So just wanted to make sure you knew that. And there's Dr. Boger. I was finally, there we go. I spotted Dr. Boger. There you are in the back of the booth. Dr. Boger, she comes to our classroom. She gets to see us. She supports us. She's just a great fan of this band program. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I know you have a busy schedule with all the different concerts you attend. So thank you for all the support that you give our music program, not just the band, but our music program here at Lindbergh. So our last piece that we're going to play is We Wish You a Rockin' Christmas. And Chelsea Silverman is going to come out and conduct that. We hope you've enjoyed the performance. Can't wait to see you again in May. So thanks a bunch for being here. Chelsea, come on out. And this is We Wish You a Rockin' Christmas.
guys, we're just going to get rid of the front 2 rows. We'll leave everything else where it is, okay? Make it the rest of the rows set.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Brian Weiss, and I'm Director of Bands here for the middle school program at Lindbergh. And I'd like to start the concert off by welcoming a special guest to speak with you real quick, our chairman of our bandstanders, our parent group, Mr. Matt Seeker.
Thanks, Mr. Weiss. Hope you all are enjoying the brand new auditorium and the first middle school concert in the new auditorium. So hope you all enjoy this time. So we are collecting some funds to do donations outside. We've got a Venmo account with our bandstanders. All the money raised tonight goes specifically to the middle school band program. So this will help them when the directors need something and the school can't provide that stuff, but we can provide a piece of equipment or something else that's going to help this awesome band program get even better, then that's what that money's for. So even though you'll see Venmo, you'll see it on the band standards, it's all going right to the middle school as well as the cash and all the stuff out there. We got a table out there, and also one of our awesome high school kids are walking around with the bucket too. So hope you enjoy the concert, and thank you so much.
Okay, we're going to get started with our first performance tonight is our percussion ensemble, and they'll be performing Avalanche Lake. Please say hello to Mr. Arana. Always a good sign when people applaud for our warm-up. Thank you very much for that. That's all we have for you tonight. Enjoy your ride home. All right, our first piece that we're going to play, percussion, I think you guys all ready? You're still working just for a second here. Our first piece that we're going to play is Mozart at the North Pole, and it might be just a second, but please welcome Mr. McMahon out here to conduct Mozart at the North Pole. So about a month ago, a little over a month ago, we had some students in class. We introduced this new thing that's available to the students in 7th grade called All Suburban Band auditions. And All Suburban Band, the easiest way to say it is like the all-star band for St. Louis. Every school in St. Louis gets the same audition material. They have the same audition requirements. We work on the audition requirements in class, not a ton, but we do work on them. And then students that are interested will continue to pursue that music even further and then potentially take it to the audition to try out and see if they can become part of the All Suburban Band. In this band, Sperreng, we had 56 total auditions from our Sperreng 7th and 8th grade band program, and out of which 13 students were selected. So I'd like to start by recognizing any of you, I hope you can hear me back here, any of you that auditioned for All Suburban Band, either stand, and if you're a percussionist, wave your hand, but we'd like to recognize all of you that tried out because it's a huge accomplishment just to have the courage to go do that. Please stand if you auditioned for All Suburban Band. Thank you. Then I'd like you to remain standing if you were selected into the band. Congratulations for making it into the band. Thank you, guys. One more thing I will mention before we play our next piece. There's another thing like this that becomes available in 7th grade that happens in the second semester. It's called Solo and Small Ensemble Festival. It's a chance for any of the students up here to take a solo, a duet, a trio, quartet, quintet, the list goes on, to take a piece of music in front of a judge that is a professional musician on their instrument, and they are evaluated by them, and the end result is a performance criteria that rates them from a 1 through a 5, 1 being the highest score you can get. Both of these, they also provide them written comments too that kind of give them feedback on their performance. Both of these things, all suburban band and solo and small ensemble, they stop at the middle school level here, but at the high school level, you have to, for instance, all suburban band, you have to make all suburban band if you ever want to try out for all state band. So when you hear of all staters, they have already passed that first criteria of being one of the top players in St. Louis area to move on to state. The same thing is true of solo and small ensemble. At the middle school level, it stops right here in St. Louis. You earn your rating that you get. You're hoping for a 1 rating. You're a superior player. That's what that rating means, superior rating. But then in high school level, if you were to achieve a 1 rating at the St. Louis level, then you are eligible to move on to the state level to try to achieve a 1 rating there. And both of these things I'm talking about, when you hear about students from the Lindbergh Band program going on to make college scholarships and earn scholarships to go on to play in college, these are two of the big things that kind of get you going down that track. So we encourage students in middle school to give them a shot. The one that happens in April, Solo and Small Ensemble, is a very low pressure thing. The students get to choose their music. We help them with that. But they're going to take a piece of music that they enjoy, they want to play, they're going to play it with the person they want to play with or the people they want to play with, or they can take a solo if they'd like to do that too. So we're going to talk about that a lot when we come back for next semester and kind of get them going on that stuff too. Okay? So our next piece that we're going to play is going to be Swingle Bells, and we're going to have a drum set feature here by Mark. I did not ask you, I'm going to try this. Schrage. Strage. Gosh darn it. Introduce yourself to the audience. Shraggy. Mark Shraggy. I'm sorry, I should have covered that before I came out on stage. I just call Mark and the Funky Bunch. So, anyways, this is Swingle Bells, and please welcome Chelsea Silverman to the stage. All right, before we play our last piece here, just want to remind you, we have our summer program that we do every year. The dates are in your program. We'll be having the actual enrollment sheet and registration sheet come out very soon when we come back from winter break. But we'd love to have as many students here in the band to participate as possible. We try to make it a blast for them. If a student needs to miss a week or a day or whatever it might be for another camp, vacation, totally normal. It happens all the time. We just want them to keep their chops fresh, keep playing, and be around the other folks in our band. And quite frankly, this summer program is a combined 7th and 8th grade concert band, which these folks are going to be considered 8th graders going into our summer. So our current beginning band students will lean on them to learn from them and sit next to these wonderful players we have in the band. So they're important in so many different ways to being part of this program. So we'd love to have them if they can come. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. But otherwise, the registration will be coming up real soon for you. I would like to say, first of all, thank you to Dr. Boger back in the booth. Thank you for being here tonight, and thank you for supporting us in all of our music programs like you do each concert season. I know it's a busy season for you. Thank you for being here, and we appreciate your support. Now, I want to make sure to Mrs. Rivera. Mrs. Rivera, I don't know if she's out here right now or she's back working with another band. No, she's working with our next band. So we have directors that work with the band. We only play 3 pieces of music. We have more directors that work with them. So Miss Rivera is a huge part of working with this band, but she's not in this auditorium right now. She's getting our next band ready to go, our jazz band ready to go. So we hope you've enjoyed our program tonight. The last piece we're going to play, I can't wait to hear this. I'm actually going to step out to the seating area. I can't wait to hear it. So this is a Christmas festival. Thank you for coming. We hope you enjoyed it. Please welcome Adam Sperreng to the stage to conduct. Great job tonight, guys. Thank you again for coming tonight, and thank you for sharing these wonderful children with us that we get to work with each and every day. So great job, Ben. Have a great night. Check, check, check. Good evening, everyone. My name is Brian Weiss, and I'm Director of Bands here for Sperreng Middle School. And this is our jazz band. They performed once earlier for our sixth grade performance, sixth grade concert, and they're going to perform again right now. So they're going to be playing two songs for you. The first one we're going to play is Jingle Bell Rock. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, that was cool. Nice job, guys. It was fun. All right. This is our jazz band, and for those of you that may not have a student in this band, they've rehearsed about 8 times for about 45 minutes each time on Tuesday mornings at 6:45. We are going to rehearse again. This group is going to rehearse again next week and then also perform at the Truman concert, just like they did tonight. So it's been a long night for these folks here, and some of them still have the 8th grade band performance left to do. So I appreciate parents. Thank you guys for getting them here early. Thank you guys, students, for being here and sticking through the night. I really appreciate it. I know it's not a convenient thing for you, and some of you, like I said, still have more concert left after this one's over with. So we appreciate you, parents. Thank you for getting them there early in the morning like that. I know it's not the most convenient thing, but it's pretty cool that we get to do this, and we get to have both schools combined to do it. And we have a shuttle bus to take the Truman kids back, so just appreciate it, all right? So we're going to play one more piece for you, and I am not the person that runs this band necessarily. We co-teach this. Miss Rivera and I, we are co-teachers on this thing, so I'm going to ask her to come out here. Please welcome Miss Rivera. She's going to kick off our last song here. A Big Band Christmas tune. We're going to have a solo by Ellie Redmond. So parents, real quick, one more thing. With this group here, we will rehearse next week. Like I said, we'll do our performance for the Truman concert. And then this band will not get together again until probably March-ish. Somewhere in March is when we'll get started back up with this band again. Okay? So thanks again. Stay tuned. The 8th grade concert's coming up next. Thank you for being here tonight. Okay, the high school kids put me up to this. Would anybody in the audience named Mike please stand up? If your name's Mike, please stand up. Thank you. That concludes our mic check. You owe me something for this. Yeah, you owe me something for this. Hey everybody, you met Mr. Seeker before. Say hello, our chairman for the bandstanders, Matt Seeker.
Thanks, Mr. Rice. How about your first 8th grade concert here in the new auditorium? After sitting through all the years of seeing the piles of rubble all over the place and the thing that we didn't think was ever going to finally get built, we're all finally here enjoying this awesome concert. So we're raising money again tonight. This is just for the middle school band program. I don't have to tell the 8th grade parents how awesome this program is. So we want to continue that happening. So this money that we raise tonight goes directly to that. We have cash or a check, or we have the Venmo too. The Venmo will say bandstanders. We'll take all the money we get on there to the middle school program. We have awesome high school students like you helping out, checking for the money too. So yeah, all the donations stay in the middle school band and help to buy the stuff that the district can't afford to help. So anything, music or whatever else these awesome directors need to keep going forward, that's what we're going to give them. So enjoy your concert. Have a great holiday.
All right, we're going to get started with an awesome concert for you tonight. Our first group that's going to play is going to be our percussion ensemble, led by Mr. Dan Arana, and they'll be playing Carol of the Bells.
SAPB, SAPB.
going to play a chorale for you real quick as a warm-up, but also to show you kind of a demonstration on basically what a band sounds like when they play a 90%. What would be an A in a class. We're going to show you our version of 100%. Hopefully it sounds like 100%. And then we're going to show you the 90% after that. You can kind of see what you think. So to explain what you just heard right there, the first version is the chorale we've been working on the whole semester here to try to make it sound better and better and trying to fix our tuning and get things to sound great. The second version that they played, I asked each student to miss one single note out of basically 10 notes. One single note, that's it. So at no point did anybody play more than one note. I asked them, I want you to play everything you play, even the wrong note. I want you to play with the absolute best sound you can play it. So that's it, just one single mistake. So that's what a 90% in band sounds like. Wasn't that nice? All right. So our first full group piece that we're going to play for you is Sparkling Lights. And please welcome Mr. Dan Arana to the podium to conduct. All right, in October, towards the end of October, we had several students who were interested in trying out for the all-suburban band, and I've explained it before, but once a year may not quite help you remember what it is, but the all-suburban band is basically the St. Louis All-Star Band. It's a chance for you to try out. They give the same music to all the schools of St. Louis. We give them some directors, assistants in class, but not a whole lot of it. We kind of expose them to what the audition is, show them what the different elements of it are, but then for those students that are interested in trying out, they kind of take it upon themselves to go that next step and prepare it, and whether that's with private instructors or on their own, whatever it might be. This year, we had a total between 7th and 8th grade at Sperreng. We had a total of 56 auditions, which is a really impressive number, and we had 13 students that were selected. So I'd like to start by just recognizing, you know, it's hard this day and age to have students that volunteer to do something like this, where you're preparing, you're signing up for more work, you're signing up for preparing that work and getting your audition together, all to go in front of a stranger and play in front of a judge with the potential to not be selected into the band. So it takes a pretty nice commitment just to be willing to go and try the audition. So we're really proud of all the students that did that. Please stand or raise your hand in the back if you auditioned for All Suburban Band. Go ahead and stand up, please. And if you would, please remain standing if you were selected into the band. Please remain standing if you were selected. Thank you very much, guys. We do have a couple students in the band we wanted to make special note of, too. Melissa Medovich and, Dash Power. Please stand up. These two earned first chair privileges. First chair and also building. The next event that's going to happen is similar to this. It's a different version of the next. Let me start over. Solo and Small Ensemble Festival is a chance for these students to potentially play a solo or a duet or a trio or a quartet, whatever it might be, again, in front of a judge. We help them choose music, but basically it's up to them to say, yes, we want to play this song, we like this song, and we'll keep going at it until we find the song they like. They will take it in front of a judge again, and the judge is basically giving them a critique with an overall rating of a 1 through a 5, 1 being a superior rating. Both of these events that I'm talking about, All Suburban and Solo and Small Ensemble, at the middle school level, they stop here in St. Louis. But when you hear of all-staters coming from the Lindbergh Band Program, when you hear of all-state band, at the high school level, you have to make the all-suburban band here in St. Louis, or you have to earn a 1 rating at Solo and Small Ensemble Festival to be able to go on to the next level. So the all-state band, you have to make the all-suburban band to be eligible to try out for the all-state band. You have to get a 1 rating at Solo and Small Ensemble Festival here in St. Louis to be eligible to take that same event to the high school or to the all-state level. And both of these things are, when you start talking college scholarships, pretty much a guarantee. If you're an all-stater, you're going to get, colleges are going to be willing to pay you money to be at their school to come and study, whether it's studying music or just performing in their ensembles. Same thing with Solo and Small Ensemble. Earning a 1 rating at the state level is kind of the ticket towards scholarships. And then depending on what you're playing and how far you make it into the band, your scholarships can go up from there. So just wanted to give you a heads up on that. That's April 13th, and we'll be sending information home to the kids about that too. So the next piece we're going to play is Jingle Bells, and please welcome Jeremy McMahon to the stage to conduct. All right, before we play our last piece, there's a couple of things that are specific to 8th grade band that I wanted to mention. One is our big trip that we do each year. Towards the end of 8th grade, we take the kids on a trip down to Branson, Missouri. The dates on that are April 26th and 27th. That's a Friday and Saturday. We normally leave right around lunchtime on Friday, and we'll return probably around 9:30 or so Saturday night. We'll spend the night in Branson. That night we will perform at Ozark High School. We'll perform for judges to be evaluated. The next morning we'll get up and we will spend the day in the park and then come home that night. So that's kind of the overview of what the trip looks like. For many years in my career, we went out to Kansas City for Worlds of Fun. In the last couple years, we've switched to Branson. So this is a trip that I've been doing my entire career. So it's something that we've got polished at doing with our chaperones. We've kind of got it streamlined down to a science. So more information will be coming out about that, but we sure hope that as many students that are able to can go to this thing. It's something that most students will say that of all the things they've done through school so far up to this point, it's one of their favorite experience memories that they get coming out of middle school. So love to have them enjoy that with us if they could. We are also going to be registering for marching band at the turn of the semester. We're registering for high school classes, actually. And just so you all are aware, we'll be coaching the kids through the band side of that. Obviously, if they're in band in 8th grade and they're enjoying band, we for sure would love for them to continue at least a year through our high school program. They have to get a fine art credit to graduate Lindbergh High School. Band, 1 year of band will definitely take care of that, whether that's marching band or whether that's freshman band, non-marching. We have options for the kids to continue playing, and again, we'll coach them through we'll give them a 4-year plan where they can see how band impacts their schedule. And some students will choose to take 2 hours of band a year with jazz and possibly concert band. We show them all that stuff, and we help them through that. But the registration's right around the corner. I think most years, the 8th graders are signed up for their high school classes by right around the beginning of February. So that's coming very, very quick. So we're here to help them with that as much as we can. One date to take note of, July 22nd, that is our first day of marching band camp. So for any of these students who are planning on doing marching band next year, we really need you to schedule vacations prior to July 22nd. If it happens after that and it conflicts with our marching camp, that could be a potential problem with participation in marching band. So July 22nd, again, is that date. Okay? Before we play our last piece, I want to say thank you to a couple other directors that are highly involved with this band, but they're not out here conducting. Mr. Rivera and Mr. Sperreng, if you can poke your head around the corner here and just wave, I'd like to just say thanks to them for helping out. And then also we'd like to thank Dr. Boger in the booth back there. Dr. Boger, thank you for coming to these concerts that you do each year. We appreciate the time, so thank you for your support with us too. And lastly, with this group of fine musicians we get to work with every day, we have a blast, and the fun is just beginning for 8th grade. It's only going to get more fun as the year goes on, so we appreciate you guys and all the hard work you put in to make this performance happen. All right? Okay. Our last piece is going to feature two soloists, Ellie Redmond on trumpet and May Baugh on flute. And our last piece that we're going to perform is Christmas Classics. Thanks for coming tonight. We hope you've enjoyed our performance. you very much for coming out tonight. We'll head back to the band room, pack up our stuff, and the kids will help you out. Yes. They'll beat you out. Never felt that food. So, good luck finding your kid. Thanks, Mike.